welcome to CMT. So today we will be starting with line command. Okay, just press it over here, select the line, M1 and again M1. Your line command has been ended. Okay, you can also have an automatic horizontal line. Software will help you in it to select that vertical and horizontal. After that you can see the H over here. After that a vertical line. You definitely have a software's assistance toward that. After that the only difference with this command, this line command and the profile command is that if you will select this command and press M1 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 and M1, will continuously have a line over there. You will not have to just go again and again to that command. But with line command it's very different. If you select it once in first point, second point, and just your command has been over. After that you just need to do one thing, is that the next command is your infinite line. Okay, whenever you want that, if you are working on a big project, you can always have this command within your use, because it will help you to take a reference over there. So you can see here, as if I am selecting this command, you are having a infinite type of a line over there. You can zoom in, but it will be now having no extent endpoints. Okay, and if you want that if you want those lines to be vertical, so you just need to do one thing. Just select this H over here, delete this constraint, select this line and go to the constraint panel. Here you will see a horizontal thing, horizontal and vertical. You want vertical, just select it and just press OK, and you have your line as a vertical line. If you want this line to be a reference type of line, just select this line. You will have your sketch tool over here. Okay, if you don't have here your sketch tool, just move your pointer toward this and just press M2 over here, and you will have the entire panel in which you can see here it is a sketch tool over there. You can just bring it, you can just bring anything which is not just showing on this panel from here only. Okay, and I have just selected this line and just going on the construction standard element. Okay, so you will have your reference line which will be not displayed when you will be accessing to the 3D mode. Okay, which will be just as a reference for you to draw a proper sketch for your 3D part. Okay, so now the very next command is your bitangent command. Okay, bitangent line. In case if you want a tangent line over these two circles, circular paths, just I'm making two circles over here for your understanding. You may have any of the kind that if you have two arcs in this side by side, like this arc and this arc, so you can join them by just having access to this command. Okay, what I'm telling is you will be better understand after this. Just select this command, select your first arc and the second arc. You will be having the tangent line over it here. You don't need to have the constraint. Okay, just select this command and you will automatically have the constraint over here. It will take coincidence constraint and a parallel or a tangent constraint over there. What if I have to draw the line like this? You may ask that it has just drawn or taken the constraint like over there and just joint your upper portions, but no, it's not like that. If you will select here and here it will join a inclined line also according to the tangency over there. If you will select here and here, will definitely have a tangent over there, but you may see that it will not it's not forming a tangency properly over here. I'm just deleting that. You may have such kind of problems, but you just no need to have any fear in you. You just need to solve those problems. You just have the solution when you are in this field. Okay, just select over here and just select over here. You will have all of the lines which are joined over here. We can join these two arc by this 4 types of different tangency constraints. Okay, in a very different ways. Now the next very command is your bisecting lines. So I'm just switching over there. We have completed that, and this next is bisecting lines. Okay, for this to be drawn, you just need 2 lines from where you can have your bisector. One line. For reference, I'm just showing you and drawing you for so that whenever you will be having your project on ongoing project, you will be using such type of things over there. So select first line, select second line, and you will be having a bisecting line over there. You can see that it will be your infinite line. You just need to do one thing, that just select that line and make it a construction line. So whenever you will be drawing anything with reference to this, you just need to go over there and just draw anything you want, that will be going through those bisecting lines only. Okay, so this is what the use of this command is. You just need this such type of commands when there are 2 lines which are joining to each other, and you need something reference with that to draw a circular part or anything. So you need such type of commands for drawing them. After that, next one is your line normal to curve. Okay, for that you will be needing a curve. We will draw a full circle, so that drawing a full circle is very much better than a arc. Okay, you will have a better understanding from the circle only. So just select over there and select a point. Okay, and just you have a tangent line from this type of a curve. You just need to go there again, and wherever you will be selecting that, it will be generating your line from there. Okay, so this is one type of line again, where you don't need to have, because if you will draw a special circle and you want that I'm just joining a line over there, you will be needing some 1 to 2 minutes for that. But having access to this command, you just need seconds for drawing that. Okay, so your line panel is completely over. After that, I am starting with axis. So it's basically for just your reference only. It's just like line, and no need to have just go there and join and start with this command only. You just need to have axis over here and just start drawing your things. Okay, for 2D things, and moreover when we'll be having a drafting, so you always know that whenever we draft a circular component, we have just such kind of a center line axis over there, so that we can understand that this component is a circular one. So just like that, we will be having the axis command over here. For any kind of axis, you just have to draw such kind of access. So thank you friends, today we will be stopping here, and the next video will be on this point generation.